AITA for telling my daughter her fiancé is selfish and deceitful for buying her a cubic zirconia ring and letting her believe it was a diamond. He should absolutely be honest, but it's not your place to decide that your daughter needs a real S for her to decide. It's a little weird to me that you wanted to see the ring ahead of the proposal and wanted to know the cost. My cousin's ex did the same thing. She didn't find out until they got divorced 7 years later when she went to sell it. He wanted people to think that he spent a ton of money on the ring. Your daughter's fiancé didn't need to buy a fake diamond ring to propose to her. He could have been honest and said that he didn't have the money to buy her a diamond ring now. He could have asked if she would consider a placeholder ring and get a diamond later. There was no need to lie to her and tell her that he had that discussion with you. It's the lying that is the problem, not that he bought a ring that wasn't a real diamond. NTA, I think it's natural to want to protect your daughter. Comments asking what your daughter thinks, but I'm assuming she would prefer a real diamond, otherwise she wouldn't have told you about finding it on Amazon and he wouldn't have lied if she didn't care. NTA, because proposing can and IMO should be a big deal. If he's starting a new chapter of their lives like this, I can only imagine what else he would be okay with lying about. INFO, who suggested you're the asshole. Was the daughter upset you said this? Because I pointed out he was deceitful in presenting the ring as a diamond and telling her he would have eventually probably told her it wasn't real. What else will he be deceitful about? It's not about the cost or the lack of a diamond. I've personally always thought the amount of money couples spend on engagement rings is ridiculous, unless money really is no object. You're trying to build a life with this person, and now one party to this marriage is walking around with half the capital you are supposed to use to build this life together on their finger. All that being said, the deceit and dishonesty are the big red flags ultimately. NTA. I don't know what judgment you're looking for. The conflict is, are you the off for feeling like your daughter were deceived? No, you're entitled to your feelings. And I also don't think you're the off for telling your daughter the truth, that he never said it was a placeholder. But the rest is up to them to navigate. There's really no conflict here. NTA. It's okay to not be a real diamond, but it's not okay to lie. He should have been honest. But also not really your business at this point. Info, did he at any time say that it was a real diamond ring? G, a fake ring, hoping she wouldn't know. Once a liar, always a liar. When it fell apart immediately, what was he going to say? Yes, H, lying is dickish, but what's this got to do with you? NTA. If it was a semi-precious stone that meant something special to her, or even a pretty antique or family ring, that's one thing. FF of Amazon and then inflating the value by 5, attempting to pass it off as genuine and then trying to play the placeholder game. Unless they're both very young, like under 20, to them, that's a red flag. You're not wrong to question his intentions and readiness for marriage. He can't be honest with your daughter, and he's obviously gaslighting you and your husband. It's not about the stone. It's about him respecting your daughter enough to be truthful with her and his willingness to sacrifice and put her happiness and well-being ahead of his own. You're a good mom. Up. You may need to bite your tongue and let your daughter make her own decisions here, though. I see your point. It's not even about the stone. It's about the pretense and lying, not a good start. NTA, speaking truth to your daughter and her fiancé is not an asshole move. He included you in this lie by saying he told you already. In my experience, people who tell lies and say they were going to tell you, it only gets worse. Never better unless they really take accountability for themselves and change. This is a horrible way to start a marriage, and I think it is ground to reconsider if it's what she wants. NTA. NTA. The issue isn't the ring, it's the lies. Your daughter needs to rethink this relationship. As everywhere in the early 90s, everyone was finding out their rings were CZ, so many broken relationships and divorces between 90 to 96. Because if this hey ha glad we have come full circle. Up, Where does everything stand now with your daughter and her fiancé? Your daughter keeping the ring for now with the intention that her fiancé will buy something better down the road. Does her fiancé work or have a good job? If not, I'm guessing this is the reason he purchased something that may have been in Amazon. Long have they been together? Do you like your daughter's fiancé, but while disregarding the ring incident? Does he treat your daughter well and with respect? AITA, oh dear, I feel for you. Your daughter is likely in for a world of pain with this man. He is indeed selfish and deceitful. Someone like him will tend to spend on himself and hide the spending. He's likely to cheat, and so much more. He doesn't have a strong moral compass. She should dump him. He bought a $20 ring because $100 one was just too hilarious. Confused, I don't see any discussion about if it is a diamond or not, just the cost. And I bet there are a lot of rings on Amazon. Depending on what it looks like, especially a solitaire, it could be worth most any price. And it's really none of your business. It's between the two of them. Mad mom. Let your daughter handle her relationship. He's not required to give her any particular sort of ring. But if he's being dishonest, your meddling is not helping. She likes it, it's none of your business. NTA, it's the lying that is the problem. I don't have diamonds and I think it's something that is unnecessary. But a big nope on the lies. If he lies about the ring, he'll lie about much bigger and very critical things. White if for putting your finger on the diamond but not pointing out the lies. Emphasis. AITA for wanting more for your daughter. Hope she open her eyes for her sake. I don't think the issue is whether she deserves a diamond. The issue is that he's a liar. That's what I find concerning. He lied to her about the ring and he lied about what he supposedly told you about the ring. If that's not a giant red flag, I don't know what is. YTA you greedy FCK. Your post, he said he got a ring, not specifically a diamond ring. Also, the value of the ring is as a symbol. Love money what holds real value. AITA, the jewelers who sell lab-created and moissanite tell their buyers you need to tell her. He was hoping not to get caught. He is cheap and dishonest. There is no shame in a lab-created or fake as long as you both are in agreement. Yes, he was deceitful, and you drank the De Beers Kool-Aid and were rude and judgmental with your she deserved a real diamond comment. No one deserves or doesn't deserve diamonds, and not everyone can afford diamonds. Stay focused. The problem is on the lies, not the ring. I can't get past your daughter asking how much he paid for the ring. I've been engaged twice. The first time the diamond was very large, and the second time it was small. In neither case did it cross my mind to ask the cost. Or to for judgment. YTA, stay out of it. She's an adult. I get it, but did he say, "Will you marry me for this diamond?" I doubt he did. Although he did lie about the placeholder, which is sketchy, but maybe out of embarrassment. Why is an expensive stone necessary to commit to someone other than tradition? I would prefer my daughter receive a $19.99 ring from someone who loves her and treats her well than a $10,000 ring from a guy trying to sleep with her friend. Not that the price of the ring increases indefinitely, but just making a point. Diamonds are overrated. She asked him and he said 100 to 150. That isn't a real diamond. I agree that you should not get involved. It is a piece of jewelry. There are bigger things that matter, like how he treats and loves her. Thanks for watching.